What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, RedoptionAgency.com, 23 years selling full-time on eBay. And we are Wednesday morning. We are at 9 a.m. We're going to see what I've got to ship. Also, if you noticed last night's video, I noticed it after I turned the camera off. If you look at the graph on both of my stores when I show the computer, they will have the exact same patterns. And it's this on both stores. Go check that out. Now, is that common? No. Has that been common over the last 23 years? No. When there's patterns, something's fishy about the patterns, especially when the two stores are completely different. One's a media store, one's a clothing store, yet they got the same patterns going on within those stores. When that happens, there's something to it. You can only speculate, but it's some kind of control. eBay's not that kind of a roller coaster. eBay is, or at least always has been, that kind of roller coaster. Just all over the place. So for it to have such smooth ride on both graphs, that's a little suspicious. All right, we're going to see what we did yesterday. I haven't really looked. I'm guessing it's probably going to be between 700 and 750 because that's where they keep me every single day, it appears. So let's see. We are in the media store. So let me go see if there's any international sales. Went for a walk last night. Thought I was going to sneeze and it turned into a yawn. Let's see. Any international? All right, so we got in the media store. In last night's video, I speculated the other store may get close to 500. This one will not, and that is what happened. So we have 359.21 in this store, down 21% from the day before. I had 16 items sell. At the end of the day, we had 29. So after that video at 7:30, my items almost doubled. Number of items sold, that is. Let's see. Clothing store wise, we did $447. So 446.72. Oh, wait, what? Did I do the math right? 44672, yes. Biggity bam. That was nice, over 800. Maybe there's something to this 24-hour gig thing I did, because there's another one I got to add to it, which Adrian ended up shipping last night. It was a green. Green's hot right now. I guess St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I don't even know when St. Patrick's Day is. I have no clue. But a lot of green is selling for me, especially Cardinal stuff and that blue stuff. So a green Nike Cardinals vintage pullover windbreaker sold for $15. So 380. So we're up to $380 on the sold in 24 hours for. Nope, never mind. I added it to the wrong side. Scratch that. I thought that was a little high. I'm like, how did we get there that quick? All right. So 168 in the 24-hour sales. $168. So if you didn't see last night's video, problems taking offers, problems trying to answer questions. The message system in eBay kept airing out. So that was my two big problems I kept having. Everything seems sluggish, but like with my media store, it always has been. But I'm going to try this because yesterday I clicked on, when I refreshed my offers, they came up quicker than normal. Normally everything in my seller hub loads extremely, extremely slow. Wow. So my media store has sped up compared to what it was. This thing was so slow that the last 3 times I had called into eBay, which has been quite a while now, the reps even say, man, this is your store, your account is slow. And they put in tickets for it. And nothing was ever done. And the last time I called was probably, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 months ago. I don't even know by now. But that actually loaded really quick. Wow. That's a plus. Maybe I am on a better server. Something there is connecting quicker. That could only be a positive thing compared to what it was. Because, I mean, I couldn't even look items up to add to quantity. It was easier for me to just type it in my store, hit revise, wait for the screen to pop up, hit, scroll down, put in the SKU location, scroll all the way down, put in change the quantity. It was quicker for me to do that than to search in my seller hub. That's how slow it was. I could do 5 that way compared to doing 1 the correct way. So I'm gonna do a real quick here, because that Barbara Streisand. I can actually go back to actually using my seller hub. I haven't been able to do this in years. All right, this is big for me. I haven't been able to do this in years. It's been so slow. And the thing is, it didn't speed up after I pulled 20,000 items out of this store and put them on the other account. It still didn't speed it up. So it wasn't like, oh, you got too many items. No, it was just not very responsive. So, wow. That's a step in the right direction. Now, if this is something to do with like a better server or better connection, hopefully that rolls through with items eventually. That would be nice. We're at 9 a.m. this morning on my media store. So yesterday was 360. I'm already at 107 on the media store. And on the clothing store, I am at 62. So we're headed toward 200 before 10 o'clock. So that's good. Let me see if there's any comments or questions and stuff. And because I don't have too much to ship here this morning. So, on last night's video, I couldn't even, I didn't want to, I was just wanted to get done. So the first thing that popped in my head, I ran with it. And that was, why don't the sexy reseller get more views? The number of people that triggered overnight, it was awesome. It was so awesome. People who clearly don't watch my channel. Let's see. I applaud your organization. It amazes me. When you ride your bike through the neighborhood, I bet it is common for some people to profile you and they look at you like you're up to no good. I quit riding my bike and walking the neighborhood for exercise due to this reason, because homeowners and cops would get triggered by my presence. Like I was cased in to steal stuff. I don't care what people think. There was this one woman walking a dog, and it's at night, so there's one woman walking a dog, and then I got the headphones in, so I guess she started saying something and pointed across the street to a house. I took the earbuds out, and I heard, don't know if they live there. and that's all I heard. But I wasn't sure if she was talking to me because she had her phone in one hand too. So I just put the earbud back in and kept walking. I have no clue. So I just zone out. I don't pay attention to people or I kind of take in my surroundings, so I always know what's going on. But when it comes to what people think or even passing by, I don't even pay too much attention to. Nicole State got banned from Whatnot. Yeah, I seen that whole debacle. Dude, that chick has been shucking and jiving since day one. She is Miss Deceitful. She's the original. She's the OG shyster. She's the OG rip you off master. And she keeps coming back. Gotta applaud it. Gotta hand it to her. She keeps coming back and people keep falling for it. I can't even get the number of followers she has without messing up. Look how many followers she has and she messes up. No, she purposely rips people off. She don't mess up. She purposely rips people off. And look at the people that still follow her. It's mind-blowing how she can have control over these people so easily. It's impressive. It is impressive. I had a thumbnail planned out for this video, but maybe I should use that. Nicole State is impressive because number of times that she's ripped people off, done a fake apology. Oh, woe is me, I'm the victim. And then people just rush back in. It's amazing. It's amazing. I want that power, but without the ripping people off part. Some people just... How many people do you look at in life and go, you know what? If you used your power for good, just imagine what you could do. But no. Drinking the Kool-Aid much, bro? I figured that one's probably more of a joke, so I left that comment because I figured you were joking back. Whoever Drew Vlogs is, I don't recognize the name. I just closed my Macari store. Didn't seem like it was worth the time. I like the part about focusing on your health. Good for you. Yeah, I did a little over 2 mile, just kind of a quick walk yesterday. Day before was bike ride. But I got a feeling we're in like the fake spring area, so I got a feeling cold weather's going to come back. I haven't checked the weather report, but because we usually have like a light spring and then we get a little kickback and cold again before the actual spring comes. So, but we're getting the body moving. Last night I couldn't even sleep. My body was just so, like my inner elbows were aching. My left hand was aching. My legs were restless. And then Pee-wee kept me up most of the night. He was restless too. Kept going outside. Kept scratching at the back door, wanting out. He's got his appetite back. But and then this morning he slides all the way down the steps. So he's just off right now still, I guess, getting adjusted to that med, the new meds. In 2 days, $25. Sales are pathetic. It's really hard for me to comment on your guys' stuff like this, knowing, I don't know your situation. I don't know your store. I don't know how many items you have up. I don't know how often you list. I don't know how you price your items. Without all those details, it's really hard for me to comment when you guys say, I only do this, sales suck. So it's not me being like insensitive or anything. It's just, you have to know more, right? So I'd have to see, talk to you, know what's going on, et cetera, et cetera. How much you promote at. Because if you don't promote in anything, or you promote at 2%, yeah, your sales are going to suck. Unfortunately, that's just the way eBay is these days. It's pay to play. And if you're not paying to play, you're not playing. You're just sitting there wondering why things suck so bad. And I wish it wasn't so. I really do, because there'd be a hell of a lot more money going in my pocket. So you just got to take the game field as it is, figure it out, work it, and try to work it to your advantage. Right now, the advantage for me is I really have no cost of, 99% of my items have no cost, so I can promote higher. So I take the playing field and I take advantage of what I can. And you have to figure out a way to do that on your side of things too, or you're just going to be another statistic in the end. And like I said, it sucks. I think eventually it's going to, I think it already has harmed eBay. I think Poshmark doing it has already harmed Poshmark. And it's just a matter of time. Because like I said, you can only squeeze the sellers so much. And if you keep losing sellers because they can't make it anymore because of the way you've got it set up, those numbers will eventually start tailing downward. Unless they do like last time and figure out a way to increase them by, oh, we're going to raise the fees. Like I said, you can only do that so much before even more bail on you. But as of right now, at least for the items I sell, eBay is still the way to go. I see a lot of people are talking about Amazon, how sellers are going to be in trouble on Amazon. I don't know what they're doing. I haven't paid attention. I don't care about Amazon. I'm not a fan of Amazon. But if they push people out of Amazon, guess where they're coming? They're coming more full throttle to eBay. So that could turn into even more competition. But like I said, I don't know what's going on there. I saw several videos, people talking or making a point that something's changing in Amazon and it's bad for sellers. I don't know what that is. Could just be clickbait. I'm coming after you, bro. I usually pass these blanks, no more. Oh, the blank hats. Beautiful down shot. I was shooting up. I'm not sure what down shot means there. I gotta sneeze again. My sinus is walking outside. Yeah. All right. Wait a minute here. A little bluebird, but that's not your picture. Did you change your picture? I'm so bummed. I sold $10 today. Like what? No offer, hardly any likes, no anything. Oh, no. Oh, I guess you huh? This, I know YouTube sometimes flips pictures, and what you think is one person is not, because the picture's different. I'm looking at that and I go, that's not a little bluebird. That's Mama on a Mission, I think. Okay, now it's back. So a little bluebird says, I'm so bummed. I sold $10 today. Like what? No offers, hardly any likes. But it had, was it Little Miss Mama? Or Mama on a Mission, sorry. Had her picture on. Huh, that's weird. I know YouTube does that every once in a while. Glitch, weird like that. Glitch. Bro, that dreamy basement and lighting and lack of cool stuff to look at while you're traveling or traversing through there is hurting your views. I watch because I'm chill and appreciative of your knowledge, but there are things you could do to make the video more interesting. You wouldn't even have to change what you do much, maybe different camera angles and cool stuff like that. Just my opinion. Yeah. Oh, I get it. I don't have time for that. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna set anything cool? I don't have nothing. I don't have no place to sit anything cool. All you see is boxes and shelves. What am I gonna do? You know, I'm set up for efficiency. You know, I'm set up for eBay efficiency, not for glamour tube. You know, and yes, it probably hurts YouTube, but so does the way I do videos. So I don't glam up my video. I don't edit. Just straight talk, and that's just the way it is. You know. It's going to be what it's going to be. And so, but the whole, it's hard to fathom how someone this sexy cannot get more views on YouTube. It was a joke. I don't care. I look at my thumbnails. Look at the one yesterday morning. If you thought last night's was serious, look at yesterday's morning, because that one would be serious too. And the one you're going to see today is probably definitely serious. Well, you already saw it if you're watching this video. If I didn't do the Nicole State one instead, I got to decide which one sounds more fun to do. Honoring Nicole State to see how many people it pisses off, or do I just do the funny one that's in my head? I'll probably go with the funny one. All right, let's do some shipping. Let's get this going. So with the clothing store, I only got 2 items to send out. One has been in my store for way too long, and I always wondered why they never sold. Finally, somebody sent an offer on them. Sold for $29, headed to Sparta, Michigan. I have a set of 4 of these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle squares. I paid $2, I think, a piece for these. $2 or $3. Or was it the whole thing taped together for $3? It could have been that. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, I think it was all taped together for like $3. It's been a minute they've been in the store. So I'm surprised they took so long to sell. I grabbed a box that looked perfect. Let's hope that it is. Did the eyeballs deceive me, or did the eyeballs work? Beautiful. Beautiful, perfect. Got room to stuff it so it doesn't get squashed. Beautiful. Save you for later. Sweet. Sweet a little late. Sweet a little late. Sweet a little late. Sweet a little late. Sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Alright, you're not going to come off. So let's cover you up, and then we'll cover you up again. The great cover up. And cover up this so they don't think they're getting tape. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Let's go from this side then. 4, 6. Oh yeah, 12 by 12 by 9. Jessica. Oh, I hate when I do that. Right on myself. Like a child. I'm all childlike by writing on myself with a marker. Next up, sold for $9. Headed to Stockton, California. We got my first ear hat for Tyler. Disney hat. Not gonna lose. Desiree. So since I started the slow transformation of my body, like I'm doing it slow so I can make permanent changes, right? So I'm not like you lose 10 pounds, you lose 15 pounds, and then, a year later you gained it back. So I do, changing the eating style, eating habits, a whole lot less fast food, whole lot less. More cereal. If I'm hungry, I just eat a bowl of cornflakes, right, with no sugar, just straight cornflakes. Just since I've started doing that, and then what was it? Yesterday before I went for a walk, I got on the scale, and I'm down 7 pounds. So slow transformation. Because if you don't do it slowly, you're just it's temporary. You got to make permanent changes in order to keep it off permanently, right? So, I mean, because I know, trust me, every summer I will go from like 195, 197 down to 185, 183, but then boop, back up. So. Never gone over 200 though, thankfully. I think that would send me over the edge if I ever went over 200. No. Unless it was all muscle or something. I was jacked. I don't know. It still would be weird in my head to be over 200. I've always been a scrawny guy. Scrawny kid growing up. Scrawny. I can say this though, when I can't wait to actually get this spare tire off, because for the last 3 years I've been strengthening my core with just the simple leg lifts and stuff while I'm in, like I'll brush my teeth with my leg up like this off the ground or out to the side, and then I'll do like 2 minutes each leg. So I've been doing that for 3 years. So my core is like stronger than it's ever been. And then since I've been adding planking to it also, so you can actually see some definition, like 6-pack-ish definition. So I'm kind of excited to see what it'll look like after I get the stuff off the outside. See what it looks like. And then I'll be dead serious about how sexy I am. You're sexy and you know it. Sexy and you know it. All right. Scan form. That's what I need. Even though it's only 2. I've been kind of up since like 2 a.m. dozing off. Hear him scratching. He was relentless all night. I would think he was having a seizure, but yet he was very deliberate. You know, scratching at the door, come over, sit next to me and just stare at me while I'm sleeping. I know he's there staring at me. I open one eye and he's just like, when he's like walking around in a kind of a seizure state, there's no rhyme or reason to what he's doing. So for some reason he was jacked up. It might be because he's been so lethargic getting used to the new meds. Maybe he's finally coming past that, so. Okay, now it's taking forever to click into my orders on my media store. Where that's usually was always the quick way of getting there. Okay, now finally. All right, so got 8 orders here to get out real quick. We got a Canada, and that is it. All right, so you're going to Canada. All right, first up we got hot chocolate. Don't turn it off. And going through the motions, 12-inch. Sold for $15, headed to New York. New York, New York. Maria. Next up, we got classical piece. Mosogruski. I don't know his name. Sold for $5, headed to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I need to order dog food today. So remind me in the comments, order dog food. And remind me in the comments to order cassette pads for the cassettes. I appreciate it. It worked when you guys reminded me the other to order supplies. So. Okay. 3, 4, 8. Michael. Michael. Next up, are you ready? For a cassette lot? Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Oh, it don't look like they use, it's not telling me they use the buy 2, or it shows it out there anyway. They probably use the buy 2, get 2 free. 5, 5, 5, 650, 550, 650, 5. All right, we got Barbra Streisand, One Voice. Barbra Streisand Classical. Barbara. So it should be fine. Eartha Kitt, The Best Of. Marlene Dietrich, whatever her last name is. It's Pat. Judy Garland, Over the Rainbow. Lazy Afternoon, Barbara. loose. It needs glue, but I don't have no glue right now, so I'll put the other one on you. And crystal waters. Ooh, hiccup. Hiccup. Yeah, we good. So much easier than gluing them on. So much easier. Yeah.
It's 64 in here. Can I turn the heat on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's been warm. It'll heat up probably today. See if I can get them all in here. Little Gero pack ones are not as big as the manila ones from Kraft, or not Kraft, but E-Line or something. Ecoline. All right. 1, 0, 10, 12. Let's go for Anthony. And here's a good example why you can make up the difference. Like I charge $4.99 for one, but if you buy one, it's $4.99 shipping. If you buy more than one, it's $4.99 shipping. So here's 7, and it's only cost me $4.63. So it's the best way to get around shipping prices on smalls. Is try to get them to buy more than one item. Niles Lofter, whatever his name is, sold for $5. Headed to Cool, California. Cool, California. She's all like, she's out. So cute. I remember seeing her in the cage when I first found her at Stray Rescue. My baby girl. My baby girl. All right, Corey Hart, 45 record, sold for $4.50, headed to Pasco, Washington. I don't know. You'd have to ask Alex.
Oh, there is a second one. I can't tell. It's not quite as.
For me, there's something about just looking at a puppy. It's so innocent. And like picturing, seeing her in a cage 10 years ago. Just her life for the last 10 years, Nice warm house to sleep in. Nice comfy beds to lay on. Tons of treats and snacks and plays and memories. Megan. I'll make myself tear up. Thinking of my baby girl. Next up. Kenny Rogers, a collection of love songs. So for $5, headed to Borney, Texas. Ordered the dog food. Man, my sinuses, misery. At least they're running right now and they're not clogging up my head. So that's at least a good thing. So I can just blow them out all day. Last U.S. item, Shaquille O'Neal, I Got Skills cassette single. So for $5, headed to San Diego, California. So sorry for all the sniffling. We're at 1:31 on the media store. Going on 10 a.m. 1:31 and 62. So right at 200 at 10. Michael. And lastly, we go to International. Over on the pirate ship. We've got Van Halen Laserdisc right here, right now. So far, I think 15 or 16. Yeah, $16. $16. Spot. Laserdisc movie. And it's going to be 1 pound, 0 ounces. 1 1 pound 0 6. Oh, yeah, duh. Had a brain fart there. I thought it said 16.1 for a second. Like, no, it wouldn't say that, James. 15. Oh. Get roots. Princess LA Baz. Alright, got a couple of things to resurface here from yesterday. And then on the Audi 5000. Alright. That is all, y'all. Thanks, everybody. Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are not. But if you're this far in, you probably already are. And I appreciate you all. And I will see you all in the next video. Later. Video, that is.